man telling me? Man telling me?
Good story, right?
Chess, man. Chess, hey, Chess. First of all, hoodie down, light on, chest out. Like, come on. First of all, let's. You know what I'm saying? Like the chess I know. I want to see the chess I know. I know it was a draw. You know what I'm saying?
It's a draw, man. I can't get too excited, but
a draw at the Etihad, you can get excited.
A draw, that's
excited for you.
Good.
It's a double-edged sword, though, isn't it? We help everyone else out. That's the problem.
I hear it. Listen. But not the chess. No, we will get that started in a second. Big up everyone in the house. Obviously, it's never a foul. We are here. You know what I'm saying? I'm joined by Brands. I'm joined by Welch, by Deji, by Ches. Obviously, Kendall couldn't make it. So that is unfortunate, but we'll be speaking on Newcastle later on in the stream anyway. So don't worry. They'll get their time. Obviously, it's Mont's here as well. Daps, well, we'll have to wait and see if we get a piece of Daps. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to see if we get a piece of Daps. But, you know, even if he doesn't end up arriving here today, we're going to get Daps. Or trust me, Daps is going to get his time. I promise you that right now. He's going to get his time, people.
Daps is ill hype.
Oh, yeah. Listen. The energy Daps had for me over the last week when we drop points, when we drop points, me and Wox was out there sweating, fighting for our lives. Who was that in the gulag? Was it the gulag?
I was in the trenches, bro. Trenches.
Now Brand is here. The poor old Brand's gonna have to take all the shots. Like he ain't even the one who fired them. His fingerprints aren't even on the whack. You know what I'm saying? There's no prints on the whack. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. Where do we even start? Because I'll be real. I tried to tell people Chelsea might just have something for City.
What did you score predict though? What did you say?
Cool. My score prediction was
don't do that.
Yeah. No, but Cheds, there's actually clips. Check the chat. There's clips where like the chat should vouch. I was literally saying, yo, why is everyone so like it's almost they were moving like it was impossible for Chelsea to get a result. We're not talking about draw, like
no one was on it,
bro, like it was United versus Burnley at home or something. That's how man were moving. Man. Obviously, listen, man, chime in where you want to chime in. Brands, Cheds, obviously this is your section. Brands, I can tell you're a bit dejected. Where's your head at, bro? Because in my opinion, where's your head at, bro?
Well, I went into this game thinking, honestly, I thought we was going to win like 4-0, you know. That was my score prediction, 4-0. Home at the Etihad, I was thinking, there's no way, especially after the performance we put in there, that was bad. And it was like we had to try and recorrect something, and we just didn't do that.
Hear it. I need more though. I need more.
You know
what I'm saying?
There's quite a bit. No, do you know it's because there's quite a bit in it. It's because there's quite a bit, and I felt like I thought he wanted to say. I thought Ches wanted to say something, but if I'm gonna be honest, obviously we had our Haaland disaster class. I have my thoughts on Doku in it. I've said I don't like Doku really and truly, but no, I'm not a Doku fan right now. Still, even after the start he's had, I don't think. For me, I think we're a better team when even Foden, even if he plays on the left, I still think we're a better team than when Doku plays there. Like it was a tough one to watch. It was so hard watching Doku try to beat Gusto, and I think he might have beat Gusto like 2 times out of like 20.
Gusto had a mad game, bro.
Yeah, good game.
Gusto for the 3rd game in a row. You know, watching Chelsea, yeah? Cold against Palace, cold against Villa, cold against City. That's a good sample size, I can't lie. But yeah, sorry to interrupt you in that. I thought I'd shout Gusto.
No. It's oh man, and don't even get me started on number 9.
Howler.
I was about to cuss, my bad. I was about to cuss. Flipping, I think he had 3 big missed chances today, you know.
Yeah.
That's not like it.
The header was mad. The header was trying to go. No one was losing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, you see the last header. You see the last header, you know that was an angry header, right? Because he'd missed all if he'd scored 2 goals prior to that, you know he scores that header in it.
Yeah, you might be doing a basketball kick for that one.
Bro, he's tried to knock that mad hard. Have you not seen how hard he tries to head the ball? Usually he just redirects
places it, glances it.
Yeah. That was a bullet header.
Yeah, but because he was so frustrated, bro, this defenders, bro, this Zarsi.
Oh yeah.
Fair play, man. Cold. Enzo, bro. Enzo. Bro, you got to clap for it, man.
And I'm sorry, people aren't going to agree with me. But Jackson, I'm sorry, people are going to disagree with me.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Like,
Jackson.
Cool. The miss was horrible.
Colwell. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for you, man, to say Colwell.
The miss was horrible from Jackson, innit? But you see his approach and the
overall play.
We'll get to Darwin Núñez during the Liverpool segment, but he was doing
similar. Yeah,
he was doing the things that Núñez was doing again, like stretching the play, being a nuisance, leaning on defenders, winning his 50-50s. Everything but the finish was there in Jackson's game today. Nkunku, for me, you showed why you should be on the bench. I looked at Jackson and thought, well, obviously Nkunku's 10 times the player.
Harsh. I say it's harsh though. I can't lie.
That's harsh because I think Nkunku came into a side where I think Chelsea was trying to hold back the game.
No attackers around him most of the game.
I thought it kind of died out when
Axel disaster. Yeah, it was Axel dynasty. It was edged out today. Gusto.
Yeah.
Brother. Reese who? This guy, bro, Doku was doing this for the whole game.
Yeah, glitching, bro.
For the whole glitching. He glitched for 97 minutes. He glitched for 97 minutes, bro. He glitched. I'm telling you.
There's nothing else we can do. We have to
talk about this game.
You are fortunate to draw. Brands, you are
fact.
to draw.
I feel like Brands
should have won, though. I actually should have won.
I feel like you're not talking enough about your team. You need to talk about your game a bit more. I can't lie. Like, you're not.
Rodri in that lone section, he was bleeding. And Rodri was suffocating. He was drowning.
I feel like we should have won.
How?
Oh, I don't know, bro. The amount of chances Chelsea was supposed to have.
Chances high.
You're saying they had chances. We had chances, bro.
All right, Brands. Let's talk about Kyle Walker, because Kyle Walker has flashed his bum cheeks at Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
He's flashed his bum cheeks at Isak in the same game, by the way.
Yeah, in the same game, same thing.
Like, why does he keep slapping his bum cheeks?
You know,
if it was my right back, if it was my right back, if it was my right back, we'd be hearing a lot more noise.
Yeah.
Why is Kyle Walker not? Why is no one talking about Walker getting skinned?
Because next week he'll go drop a 10 out of 10. That's why. Or 7.
No.
That's why. That constantly happens to Trent, and you know that's why.
But Trent drops 10s all the time and still gets cooked. I want to know why Kyle Walker doesn't get, because Kyle Walker for me is a good defender because of his pace. But when it comes to actual
one-on-one defender,
no. Even intelligence, bro. He's always out of position.
He's
just getting out of position is
in that goal. I don't know why he went full speed like that. He didn't need to do that.
Bro, why did he do that?
He just needed to jockey a bit.
I think he expected the shot to come on the left foot. I genuinely think
Sterling's tricky though. Sterling's tricky. Like,
but everyone knew he was gonna do that though.
No, bro. Oddbert for Burnley is tricky, bro. The worst Premier League teams have 50 wins. Everyone's got in the Prem. Apart from Anthony from United, everyone's got the Jinky Majink trait. Everyone has the Jinky Majink trait apart from Anthony.
Brennan Johnson. He's a bit
and Brennan Johnson. Apart from them two, everyone's got the Jinky Majink.
Yeah, I don't think.
So I'm not hearing. You get it. By the way, big up Tang Young with us with the super chat. He goes, Disasi was solid. Malo Gusto, what a player. Chilwell, great against Foden.
That's true.
Chelsea were good. Poch went too early bringing on Trevor. I agree. Big up Tang Young for the
We're speaking on City now, but I'll talk about those on Chelsea segment. I can't lie.
Yeah, and flawless, brother. Don't think I've forgotten you, big man. You called me fucking delusional for saying that Chelsea have something for City. You called me delusional, and you acted like Chelsea were Burnley. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I've got man to call out. I've got so many people to call out. But anyway, Chez, let's celebrate Chelsea for a second, and don't worry, Daps. Don't worry, Daps. You're gonna get yours, big man. You're gonna get some, man. Don't you fucking worry. You're gonna get some. Yeah. Listen, who would have thought the Arsenal-Liverpool link-up was gonna be today of all days? That's the last link-up we would have thought was gonna happen,
bro.
That's the last.
Them are ops, but for some reason I'm shaking hands with them. I don't know. Yeah, elbow thing. Yeah,
yo, hey, you know what I'm saying? Listen, there's so much to unpack from that game. Haaland's disaster class. I think some of the City attackers aren't as bad as what we thought they were.
But we didn't go talk about Alvarez.
No. They were bad.
Alvarez was stinky today.
No, but I'm just saying, like, look at the back line for Man City. Yeah, that back line was like, I know, Deji, don't take this the wrong way. It was so naive. It was Ange-like against Chelsea. How about that? It was like but Ange had to do it. Done it with 9 men.
Yeah,
Pep
I hear what you're saying.
Line thing, and the thing is, Pep didn't even address it. He saw Chelsea were getting in from the 10th minute. These men were getting in behind. Man didn't do nothing about it. Man thought, the team's good enough. The team's good enough. Yeah, I'm hard. Yeah, we got the players. Yeah, we're gonna smack 5 past them. Yeah, cool. See what happens.
You know, I think it also comes down to, bro. I think that's a bit cocky. You know, I think he went into the game with a cocky mindset. There's no reason why you play a high line against guys like Sterling, Jackson. You know, these men. They have bare pace, bro. They have bare pace. Next thing you know, they're in behind. Maybe it was a thing where he's saying these guys aren't consistent, so like let's just keep risking it. That's the only logical explanation I have for that.
I agree, Brands. I think Pep showed his cards today. I fully agree. Why are you playing Akanji in the midfield? It didn't make sense to me. For me, that's the biggest disrespect that you could do. Is
was that Akanji centre back today? It was Rodri.
No, I think he went in the midfield. He was in the midfield today.
But who's Aki, Akanji, Diaz?
He inverted box. He inverted in midfield.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a bold claim as well.
I thought that was
very... man. It's a bit lazy to say.
I think you make that move against the Burnley. You know, the kind of
I don't want to hear that.
You don't make that kind. Even though Chelsea have been dusty like Tutankhamun's coffin, you still have to show them an element of respect because Chelsea.
I'm not gonna have this about like that kind of confidence.
And I think for me, I think Pep was too cock, and also he should have a bit more respect because Pochettino is actually one of the managers that tends to get good results against him. So I would have been more cautious. I would have tread. He
has 2 wins against Pep in his last 13. He has 2 wins against Pep in his last 13.
Who?
Pochettino.
Yeah, but if you think of the history of what he's done, even at Spurs, though, come on, big games.
I can't lie though.
Spurs hype.
I can't lie. Saying he went overconfident, I think that's a bit of a gimmick. I can't lie. He didn't go overconfident against Chelsea. Any footballing brain will go, yes, they're in terrible form, but they've got players who've proven they can score goals. Like Sterling, you don't just go, Chelsea attempts, let's play a high line. F it. No, that's not how it works. He just probably thought his team playing how it did would be enough to win the game. It's just the players on the pitch weren't that great today. Let's be real. It wasn't like these men didn't have their first team and those players missing. They basically had their first team, bro. That was basically their best 11. So he's just gone in there thinking, not overconfident, it'll bang because Chelsea attempt. And then it's more like, I think it'll be good enough to get us over the line. And Haaland just stunk. Doku was rubbish. What did KDB do? Not much. He did a few crosses, but like,
I'm telling you, Ches, and I hate to do this, bro. They would have, bro. When Liverpool run out of ideas and they just keep giving it to Trent. This is
when he keeps spamming.
You remember what they used to say, Trent and Inshallah? Trent and Inshallah. I was looking at certain man weren't being themselves, just giving the ball to KDB. And I understand why, because if anyone's gonna make a moment out of nothing, it's gonna be KDB.
Hey, Mons, do you remember last week? Oh, sorry, my bad. Go on, my bad.
No, that's fine. Go on.
I was going to say, remember last week. Remember last time I was on here, I said City don't have as many match winners as you guys were saying.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I still feel like
they were there. They were there. We could have won the game, but
I think Chelsea deserve credit for that. Then,
yeah,
I don't think it was a case of like City. They had what I would say like 2 chances Haaland should have scored, but it wasn't like you man were peppering our goal. How many saves did Petr have to make like that? Not many. If we're being honest.
Clearances as well.
I'm saying like clear chances Haaland should have scored. I'll say 2, max 2. It wasn't like Colwell and Disasi were getting credited for basically blocking shots and stuff. It wasn't like they were doing on the line clearances often. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it wasn't like that.
Bro, these man, how about this? I even think the goal you conceded was unlucky. It was shit. Like it got.
It was rubbish.
It was going in anyways. Come on, man. It was going in anyways.
But that's what City needed to do. I feel like what City actually needed to do was just start levering the ball, bro. It gets to a point where the tippy thing. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. Yeah, start levering shots. Test the goalkeeper. See what they've got. Exactly. Because, bro, I promise you, see when City you see when the City pressure when they're swinging that ball around your box, yeah, it's dead. But more time, the goals they score when they do that, when they're trailing, are deflected goals. Do you know how many times I've seen Liverpool have led City, bro, and I've seen De Bruyne lever it and it just hits Matip and it goes.
Matip, yeah, remember the Matip
bro,
one deflected
yeah,
and went in.
If you don't shoot, you don't score. You know,
but they don't play like that though. City won't do that. City's even
I know,
hates that.
But you can't blame them for not playing like that for one, because it's got them so many trophies, it's got them so many victories. So I understand, but sometimes you got to show a little bit of flexibility, in my opinion.
I don't think it's flexibility, bro. I think the players need to start carrying themselves properly. They want to carry around the world class tag, but then look what they're doing. That was not a world class performance from anyone.
I mean, let's call it a spade a spade. Listen, today's day belonged to it belonged to Bukayo Saka, Bukayo Starboy, not Little African you anymore. Bukayo Starboy. You know what I'm saying? He got his brace. He got fair enough. He played Burnley, but Man City tried to treat Chelsea like they were Burnley. They tried to treat Chelsea like they were Burnley. You know what I'm saying?
I was moving like St. Maximin and that. Come on, bro. Tell me the difference between him and St. Maximin.
It was Phil Foden, It was Phil Foden, not Phil Foden. I don't want to hear that today. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not having Foden.
Too selfless, not direct enough. Just because man done his hair like Gaza, and then man don't think that he's immune to criticism.
To be fair, Monty was one of their better players. I'll be real though.
One of their better players. High standards. Again, when you're the best of the best, we hyper-analyze. We have to hyper-analyze. You know what I'm saying? How many times have we had to hyper-analyze Arsenal? How many times have we had to? This is a fucking title race. We ain't fighting for top four. We're looking at the finer details here. It wasn't good enough. Yeah,
and this is the City. I swear that say that we get better than they're the final third of the season. We get better.
That's usually the case.
I'm good. As good as Chelsea were, and Chelsea was so good today. And we're gonna give them their flowers. As good as Chelsea were, this game was done and dusted by half time at Anfield. Yeah, and I was told, I again, celebration police. Yeah, even though I only had energy for Ches and Don. More so Don, and Ches just caught the side bullet. So Ches unfortunately caught the shrapnel, innit? You caught the shrapnel on that day. You know, it was one of them ones. But because me and my agendas on, you get it, man. You know me, that man don't like Chelsea. But realistically, it was seen as a right, cool, you beat Chelsea, right? What? Like United beat Chelsea, like get it, bro. Beating Chelsea is something you get it, because at times, yeah, you don't know what Chelsea you're gonna get. You get the Chelsea that get pumped by Wolves, or you're gonna get the Chelsea that outplayed Arsenal. You get it? Like, you don't know what Chelsea.
You know what? That's a good point. We outplayed City and Arsenal this season. That's true, you know.
Yeah. You've outplayed City on both. Game, but I'm telling you, like, I'm running out.
You can't do swaying in your chair like that, brother. Can't be doing this like that.
By the way, people, there's 800. Hold on, people. There's 844 people in the house right now. Brands' head's gonna explode. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm here for it. Daps, you know, I know Daps is busy punching, fighting air particles in his room right now, and I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? But what we do need to do is hit the like button. I don't know how many likes we're on. I believe right now, guys, how many likes are you? Someone in the chat, let me know how many likes are we on? Because I know you've been stingy with the like button recently. And we need to act right. Make sure people are apparent. How many likes we're on? We are currently on right now, people. 162 likes. No, listen, you lot. Come on, we're better than this. Smash the like button. I reckon we could easily get to 400 likes this stream. You know what I'm saying? This stream, it's another Premier League weekend. A lot of football to be talking about. So make sure you guys hit the like button. We are not too far off of 20,000 subs, or 19.9. Yeah. If there's nearly 1,000 people in here, we can work 20K. We can work 20K. So let's make that happen. Make sure you also subscribe to Chez's channel. Make sure you also subscribe to Deji Spurs as well. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, of course, Big Six Pants. And welcome to Football Talk. And Brands, anything as well that we can promote on yours as well?
Under the Lights podcast.
Under the Lights
podcast, literally, yeah.
There you go, people. So we'll obviously make sure those links are in the description below. We've got a few super chats we need to get through as well. Big up Light Vibes. He goes, Deji's not shaking his yash today. Big up Lit Vibes. Big up Blaze. He goes, once we get our injuries and Madder's back, we're going to be scary for the Prem because we're in a title race. Guess who shakes his bum violently for that? Oh, Dej, they're on you, brethren. They're on you. Mr. Link goes, Liverpool in 36, you know. Darwin, your favorite striker. Boy, oh boy. Jay Gooney says, Big up Jay Gooney as well. He says, when will we speak on Doku? My guy is just Mudrik with a little.
I hear it.
That's correct.
I said a little culture.
Little culture.
A little culture. How about this? A man didn't even say pizzazz or spice.
Culture.
Man said
Culture can be anything.
Jay,
You saying he just threw the dreadlocks on and sent him out to play?
How about this? Jay, you better be black. You better be black.
You
better be fucking black. I swear to God. I'm gonna read this because I'm gonna assume you're black. Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're Ghanaian. Yeah. My guy just mentioned with a little bit more culture to his game. I was hearing he was the best left winger in the league because of one game. Big up Jay Gooney. The difference between Doku and ASM is that ASM had 5-star skills, so it's wavy. Doku just shakes his leg for 90 minutes.
No, that guy's rude. I can't lie.
He's rude. He's actually on one today.
They're feisty. They're classy in that.
That's an epileptic dribbler.
Is this guy a City fan, by the way? Because he seems pissed.
Hey, Doku needs to get his pills.
I don't know what he needs.
I'm onto Doku's case, bro. These are pace and power merchants, bro.
Oh,
Move like St. Maximin.
This is a crazy.
100% black, bro. Jay, you're cool.
Jay, Jay,
welcome
you
to the brotherhood, man.
Jay, you better be a
Jerome. Man didn't go for Haaland, KDB, no, man went for Doku. What the hell?
Man went for Doku and called him an epileptic dribbler. You know what? One more time for the Chelsea.
I was singing you man's praises today.
Singing from the heart, man.
But Brands, what's it? What happened to my guy Jack Grealish? What happened to Jackie Jack?
Yeah, no, he got injured. He got injured in the last Champions League.
Yeah, but no, injured hype. What's going on? He's not playing. This Doku guy, man's calling him epileptic. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm about to reset the stream, fam.
Yeah,
someone has to step up. Somebody has to step up and do something that's not what he's doing. I'm tired of watching 90 minutes of Doku, man.
Do you know what? Do you know what's weird though? I get why Doku's there. Doku's there because he's the opposite to Grealish, and you need different wingers for different situations, innit? You got your techie winger who's more for the system, and you've got more of your maverick-based winger who's more unpredictable. You know, he doesn't know what he's gonna do type of winger. In today's game, do you guys reckon Grealish would have been the perfect fit for the block that Chelsea kind of set up with?
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been.
I think you know, Grealish is that's a wide creator that we got out there. You put Phil Foden on the other side as well. That's another creative midfielder that's out wide.
But you got no
creating chances everywhere. With Doku, it's a bit different. Like,
hey, Mons, to answer your question, yeah, Gusto played that well today. If you put Grealish there, I don't think it makes a difference, you know.
Yeah, but
no,
I think
let me tell you why. Yeah,
I think you might disrespect him.
Let me tell you why. Because Grealish, unlike Doku, will hold the touchline, innit? He drags the ball there and he brings other defenders in. But Gusto is actually patting one-on-one like that. So, like, even if you try doing the whole stop and start thing, it would have meant we wouldn't block like quicker, innit? Rather than being like Doku's quicker on the ball, taps it off, bang, bang, bang. If Grealish slows it down, our block's going to become better because it's slower, innit? And Gusto's actually one-on-one.
I hear what you're saying. I actually hear what you're saying. But when you're playing, I think I heard Pep say when it's small spaces, he prefers to play Doku. But when it's bigger spaces, he prefers to play Grealish. And today, Chelsea were compact. They sat in the middle of the pitch, made sure nothing got in between. Made sure nothing got to Haaland. Yeah. Obviously, Haaland had his chances. But you play Grealish there now, bro. Gusto has to go out to him. Do you get it? You see, when it's Doku's going towards Gusto so he can create the chance. Do you understand? Grealish is just creating space for other people.
Yeah, when it was in front of Gusto was able to have Doku like face on one-on-one. Like, that's calm, and Gusto could have done that as well. And Gallagher came to help him out. But I think Jack Grealish now, I think it's a smart play. It's not the same Jack Grealish that you got at Aston Villa, but I think under the Pep programming, let's not forget that Jack Grealish last season was absolutely tearing that up. So I'm a bit surprised that Jack Grealish doesn't really start. Is it whether Pep thought, okay, everybody's figured out how Jack plays, so I'm going to play someone like a Doku. But at the same time as well, Doku as well is just a pace and power merchant. Tell me anything different that Doku does from someone like Saint-Maximin or Anthony Gordon or Harvey Barnes. Like, tell me what the difference is. It's one of those pace and power merchants, bro. Like, yes, he can have a few shimmies there and there, but what does he really do? And you can tell me about his goals and assists and stuff like that, because look what Chelsea done that was smart today. You man doubled up on him. Gallagher and Gusto was onto him, bro. When you double up on these man, they man don't know what to go, bro. So they play that side to side football. He wasn't getting to spaces. He wasn't crossing the ball too tough as well. So like, what was it?
I'm looking at Grealish and thinking Grealish for me does the same sort of thing and just brags a few more fouls in this game.
Say that again.
Can I just be real though? I'm sorry.
Sorry, Teji. Sorry, we don't rate Jack Grealish here. Like,
in this particular game that I watched, I don't know what Jack Grealish would have done.
Teji, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think he becomes more. I think he opens up Chelsea's back line.
But how?
I genuinely believe it, bro.
But, you know,
how would you do that? How would you
I feel like,
remember, you said it as well. Jack Grealish hugs the touchline. He waits for the ball to come to him on the touchline. When Doku gets the ball, he's trying to run towards the box, meaning Chelsea can stay in the compact.
Walker had width today. Walker had width. What did he do?
You can't rely, bro. This is a 33, 32-year-old.
No, but what I'm trying to say, there was overloads on the right hand side with KDB.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why we had better success on that side. But yeah, that's why we had better success over there. But even then, yeah, man. When it came to the left, nothing was there. When it was on the right, obviously, you see us. You see what we do. When with Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden on that side, Kyle Walker when he's playing properly. I don't know what he's smoking before games these days.
Go on, Deji. So go on.
Sorry, maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't think it would have mattered, man. Who would have been?
This is what I'm saying, bro. Grealish
or Doku or whoever you had out there. Unless you were playing Neto, I don't think you would have done much. I think let's just give credit to where credit is due. Chelsea got it right, and the players were in the mood enough to get a result at the Etihad. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I don't think there was City did what City done, but the cutting edge weren't there. Even KDB weren't really his source himself. He tried, he huffed and puffed, do you know what I mean? But nothing really came off. So, because we're talking about elite players playing against other elite players. And when we sometimes nitpick with these players, I think it's unfair, especially if you've kicked ball. You know it's difficult out there. Yes, two man. Doku was trying 1-2 things, but he came up against a good Gusto today. Gusto, who I call AKA the painter, he had a great job. He's been playing well. Do you get me? He's gonna make it a problem for Reece James to come back into this squad when he comes back from injury. Chelsea got it right. And I think Chelsea let themselves down. Cole Palmer coming off too early. Why did he have to come off? He was sourcing, Nicholas Jackson. Why did he have to come off? And they make these decisions, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work. In fact, by making those subs, City was on top. That's what led to the bloody equaliser in the first place. If not, I could see Chelsea, sneaking a little 1-0. For me, Man City just lacked a little something today. I don't know what it was.
Composure.
But it was lacking.
Yeah, bro.
But you lot will pick it up next week.
I'll tell you facts. Like everything you just said, I agree with everything. That's why I was saying it's a bit lazy to say, oh, Pep got it very wrong with this and that. I don't think it's that deep. I just think Chelsea should play better than you, man. That's all it is. We had a good game plan. Everybody in our pitch played at least 7 out of 10 today, 8 out of 10s. The fullbacks were cold. Chilwell, I'm on to Chilwell. I still him sold. But today, bro, he held it down. He didn't make much mistakes. Few passes here and there. You remember that chance we had, counter-attack. He plays a better ball through. Sudden's through. But things like that, we understand him, sure, innit? He's a bit dusty in them kind of situations. But if you play Grealish there, maybe he hugs a bit more, like Brand is saying. But does he move the needle? No. Enzo, Caicedo, and Connor had...
Did you like the Disassi and Cole partnership? No, Thiago Silva.
I've been asked, who was on the last NAF? Or it might be another stream. I literally been saying for time, drop Silva. I've been here saying that on here. And everyone was telling me, experience.
Cheers. How many? I can't remember. How many teams have we been on where I've told you man has cataracts? And I know it's rude when I say man has cataracts.
No, you said the retiring home. I was there, bro. Yeah,
I'm always saying it because I generally feel like for me,
But once that's why I was saying to everyone, this whole sorry to interrupt you, I'd say this point back to you saying, yeah, the whole age thing's a narrative. I've been telling all you, man, it's not about age. The Sassy, Cole, Chilwell, and Gusto are the oldest players, and they held down a world-class KDB, world-class Haaland, potentially world-class Foden. What now?
Yeah.
What happened to age then?
And hear me out with the Silver thing, yeah? I don't say Silver's got cataracts, he needs a glass of milk, he has a carer, his curfew's 8 p.m. I don't say these things just because, you know, I don't like Silver. Silver is a defender decorated throughout the years, bro. No one can hate on his thing, on his football career is legendary, bro. But if we're talking today, like today's time and whatnot, currently, bro, unless Chelsea are playing a back five and he's in the heart of the back five, and he has protection from the 2 midfielders in front of him and the 2 centre backs right and left of him, he's gonna look shit. The only way Thiago Silva looks like Thiago Silva is when he's in the back 3 and there's 2 midfielders in front of him, so he has the protection to not be mobile and to just sweep his brain. Sweep and use his brain, because that's what he still has. His brain.
Even the back 3 ain't it for me still. Like
Thiago Silva, he's saying,
I get what you said. Yeah,
sure. You can manage it. When he's in the back 4 now,
for me in the back 3, he's definitely still 30 games worthy in the Prem. You can run Silver in the back 3 today at 40 years of age, 100% for Chelsea. But in the back 4, I said at the start of the season, if Poch is going to run the back 4, why is Thiago Silva still at the club? Why is he still at the club? Respectfully, go back to Las Palmas or Flamengo or any of them, man. Go over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I touch on, bro? I don't know who to start on in terms of star players for Chelsea. There's so many, bro. There's actually loads. But who I want to shout, Conor Gallagher,
Please.
I'm going to start on Conor Gallagher because obviously you man hear me shouting him out all the time when we don't win and he plays dusty. But today he was cold. Didn't lose the ball. Was tracking back. Good tackling. Good IQ. Now, Brian, you can't do that. What did Rodri do in this game? Don't give me the goal.
That. Bro, Palmer was assigned to go duck down Rodri. I don't remember Palmer getting the ball off Rodri one time.
You're talking about Gallagher, no?
Gallagher, what did I say? Yeah, Gallagher, what did I say? My bad. Gallagher was tasked with pinning down Rodri and he didn't get the ball off him.
Rodri was all pushing man off the ball and that, getting hot, getting annoyed and that.
He's nothing in this game, bro. What did nothing?
Who? When he scored. Oh, shit.
On the field.
Enzo Caicedo and Conor Gallagher with a better midfield today. That's not even a debate, bro.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Yeah, man, the midfield made sense.
You see when Conor Gallagher pushed Rodri and Rodri pushed him back off the ball and got hot and was doing all of that Spanish talk. I was like,
it's rattled, didn't it? We had him on strings. I always get on to him.
I knew they weren't winning. At that point, I knew, man, you're not winning this game.
Bro, when it got to like the 60th minute, I was like, you know what? We could probably sneak a win here. And obviously, we'll talk about the subs later on because they're a bit stinky. But yeah, man, the midfield was sick. Rodri didn't have time to pick out those passes and spray it left to right. He usually does. Foden in the pocket was decent, but couldn't do much because of our block in the midfield. And then obviously KDB, in my opinion, had that cross for Haaland who should have scored. But other than that, for world-class KDB, nullified a bit. So I don't want to sit here and say
both flanks as well. He was dropping the chain in. He was trying to go to the left, and then he wasn't working there. He went to the right.
He drifted. It didn't work.
Yeah, no.
I've got to be fair. Like when they're playing badly, I've got to sit here and say, you know what, they're poor. But when they play well, got to give the same energy. So Conor Gallagher, hats off. You played well the last 3 games. You're scoring. You're assisting. You're contributing to against big teams. You're against the final. Cold. You could stay. That's what I want to see from Conor Gallagher. But against the smaller teams, like Brentford away, he probably shouldn't play that game. But that's another discussion for another day. But overall, Enzo Caicedo, no one talks about them today. You see Monta Marks? They're not showing teeth today.
I've shamelessly said that the 2 players that I get onto the most, when they play Manchester City, I need them to prove me wrong. I said Caicedo's the first. He needs to do what he needs to do. And I knew it was going to be one of Caicedo's days when he tackled Doku and booted him when he was on the floor. I knew what day it was going to be today. I knew what day it was going to be. And now I need Hodgson to go do the thing. I need Hodgson to go do it as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Caicedo was as good as Enzo. I think Enzo was better. I think Enzo was like really good, and you can see he was playing a more senior role for the team. You can see he was G'ing everyone up at every moment. It was all the finer details in the game that I was seeing from him today. Even when he made the mistake, he was getting back up and he was bursting a gut to get back. You know what I'm saying? Every poor decision, even when he took the ball away from Jackson, he's there burning back because even though he's not an athlete. Let's be honest. He's not like an athlete.
That's not his thing. He's not an engine.
Yeah. He's a tech man, isn't it?
He's a technical player. Yeah.
Bro, I know after that game, Enzo could not walk after that game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We got a week rest before we play you, man, though, which is decent.
And this is why I said, man can't write off Chelsea because we beat them 4-1 out because we smashed you, man, at Anfield. I even said, you, man, aren't obviously going to approach the game the same way you did. It's going to be completely different. And you're probably looking at our squad going, Jota injury today, Trent injury, Alisson injury, or who else? Curtis injury. You're probably looking at us thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Mohamed Salah, though. That's
obviously Salah come back and done the Salah thing in it, but yeah, bro, there's just certain players I feel like in that Chelsea game that just stepped up really well today. Cole Palmer didn't get a goal and assist, but he was, for me, I think Cole Palmer was crap against Palace. I think Cole Palmer was crap against Palace.
Yeah, I called it out. He only had 2 good moments against Palace.
Yeah, but I said today without the GA, the good thing about Palmer, what he was doing, he kept picking up the ball in that right inside pocket between Ake and Diaz and Akanji. He kept finding that pocket over and over again, and that same inward
scooping that ball up to Sterling or Jackson.
Yeah, that ball came in. You saw Alvarez going, Bro, that nuts on Alvarez was disgusting. You saw Costa going, every time. Costa, can't catch him. Like, every time. I'm sorry. I know, Brands, you said you feel like you should have won that game. Chelsea could have had 4-5, bro.
That's what I wanted to go on. 4-5. No, but Brands, we had better chance than you, man, had today.
I think the quality of chances were better. I'm not saying you didn't have chances. Haaland, for me, had two big ones and 1 half chance. 2 big ones and 1 half chance, yeah?
Jackson,
see the one that he sliced wide, I'm looking at that. The reason I'm not going to call that one a mad sitter, maybe for Haaland's quality, it's a sitter. But the one where the ball comes across and he slices it wide, do you know what I'm talking about? When it gets played across on the volley. That is very difficult when the ball is it's directly under you and you have to lift your leg up because the ball's it's not on the floor and you can't stoop low enough to head it in it. That's, for me, if you look at that chance in detail, it's not a mad sitter for me. But the other two, the 2 headers, poor in it. But if you're looking at the Jackson chance, when Sterling decided to just pass it back to Edison like they were teammates. But obviously the goal he scored. If we're looking about the save where Gusto should have 2 assists today with the low crosses. You know, the time where Enzo takes it off of Jackson's foot. The one just before that.
You're not counting that. You're not counting that. No, you're not counting that, man.
Bro, to me, I'm looking at these are either 1v1s, 2v2s, or you're in on goal, or it's 3v3 opportunities. The ones you do in training, when you're doing quick turnovers in training, it's 3v3. It was like that. They were even bro. There were so many warning signs. I'll be honest, it's funny because I said as a joke, I'd love a little Sterling Palmer dagger in it, like, you know, former teammate madness.
The goal was cold. See the goal build up, the 1-2, the back heel, the through ball. That was, that's training. People can't say Pots don't have tactics. I've sat here and said, go on. I've sat here and said many times, Pots has been questionable decision making, the plays he starts, his in-game management. Even today, you could argue he stopped us from getting 3 points. Like what was just saying, the subs are a bit iffy, but he set us up to win the game. In overall, he set us up to win.
So you can give him that one.
The players, that's what I'm saying. We need a striker. If Jackson's replaced by Osimhen or a Tony, people might not rate Victor, but bro, he scores one of those chances.
But bro, I can't lie though. This is all cute and that, but you might still sit 10th. So it's so bizarre. It's like Chelsea don't move from the table. They've been 10th for how long, bro? You might just sit 10th. So I guess also it all comes down to your consistency. Yes, you're on a cup final.
We're not consistent, so we don't deserve to be higher up. Simple as that.
No, fair enough. But it's just like you might.
The table does lie because West Ham will not be better than us this season. Wolves ain't be better than us this season. But it's just the clinical nature of the teams above us. They're just more clinical than us when they mattered.
No, fair.
We're not that far off these man. It's not we're like 10 points behind Man United we are, but the rest of the team in the pack, 7th, 8th, 9th, we're not that far behind these, man. I feel like 2 points or 1 point. So it's all to play for. We could easily finish the season 7th with a cup, and it's crap. But it's not like, oh, you can't build for next season. Do you get it?
Yeah. No,
so I'm not. We're 10th. I'm just saying that there's context to it. Do you get it?
And this is the issue, though. These games that you should have won. I'll list the games you should have won. Should have won against Tottenham opening day. Should have won against Spurs. Beat Spurs. But I feel like you look at that game and you're not really credited for it.
You talking about big teams or all teams? All teams.
I'm talking about the bigger team. The Arsenal game. Should have won that game in my opinion. Should have won that game. Two late goals conceded. The 4-4 draw.
City.
I think he probably just pipped City in terms of that 4-4 game. Yes, you got the last minute penalty. I think you were a little bit better than them on the day. Today, I thought you were better than City. Not like as in, I think City dominated the game, of course, but in terms of who should have won, I believe Chelsea should have won. My opinion. You can question me on that, but I think
12
should have won.
Bro.
You know, and unfortunately, all 5 of these games have been draws. They've all been draws.
So that's why I say context. We're playing against City, who have been established for how many years? Liverpool, their manager, established for how many years? Arsenal challenging world-class potential players. So it's context. Even though we should have won
there is context.
You can't now say, because you spent 100 million on this player, they need to come in and beat my player who I rate. You man rate Salah, you man rate Saka, but now I'm expecting man to in their first season to come wipe the floor.
No.
Yeah, kind of. I can't lie. When you spend that money,
we can't look at 50%. We can't look. What you're doing though, you're applying 75% context. There's another 25% context where you were also 2-0 up against Arsenal with minutes to spare. You also had the chances to go and beat Liverpool. You had the chances to go and put City to bed today. Do you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't exactly out of your capability to win these games. And it's not like you've won 3 of them and lost 2 of them. You've literally drawn all 4 games I've spoken about that you should have won, in my opinion. And
that's a push that's trying to set up to win.
A lot of chances.
And that's 4 points out of 12. Yeah. Go add on 8 points to where you are in the table right now. Tell me where you'd be. And still and keep all the shit results. See all the other shit results. Jez, you see all the other shit results. All the others, keep them. But just add 8 points to where you'd be. Add 8 points. You'd be sick. You'd be above United. You'd be sick. Above United.
Yeah. What is that though?
You'd be 4 points. You'd be 4 points of top 4. 4 points.
No, but this is where it comes in, where is a mix of different things. Like, for example, in some of those games, if Nkunku's in Jackson's positions, I believe 50-ish% of those chances go in because Nkunku's just a brilliant.
And Nkunku's a bad boy,
and he's been out, so that's why I look at things relatively speaking. No one's sitting here saying Jackson's not.
But I don't think Nkunku gets into the positions though. I don't think Nkunku muscles off the defender, beats you for pace. The way Jackson was today, and I know Jackson, he's a donkey. He is a donkey. I can't even. It's the Darwin Núñez thing, innit? But would he have bullied man like Jackson was bullying man at times on that?
You know, next week he's gonna play dead as well.
Yeah.
Next week he's gonna be rubbish.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Because
and Disasi as well, Colwell, they're all gonna stink it up next week.
Disasi hasn't been bad.
Yeah, I don't want to get too carried away. Look, Chelsea done all right today. You know, we were all surprised they came out. Well, maybe not surprised, but you know, they did what they needed to do. Part of me thinks they turn up against the bigger teams, but it's the lesser teams that they seem to be clueless. Because they got slapped up by Wolves, you know, a couple of weeks ago. I know Spurs was still today, but they got royally slapped by them as well. So for me, I'm not willing to kind of accept that, you know, they were unfortunate with these draws. Chelsea deserve to be where they are in the league. They have been dusty, but they're on a rebuild. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how we recognize it.
They've been on a rebuild.
They are an extremely dusty team. Dusty.
You can ignore the facts if you want to. That's
but there is hope. What you're seeing is flashes, isn't it? Glimpses of possibility for next season. And if Pochettino gets it right, then I agree with everything that the man have been saying. Chelsea should be able to kick on and do something. But at the same time, if Pochettino's not given the time, and with the dusty football that we have seen at times from Chelsea, I think you're right. You're where you should be. You can go up or down, really and truly. That's the bottom line.
there's not enough. Listen, and we've given Chelsea their props, and I think it's fair to do that because as a Liverpool fan, going to that, is so dead. It's so dead going there. I'll be real. That's not a meeting, innit? It's not a meeting. I'll be real, but not enough corn on the City man, innit? Obviously, we're not going to drag on this topic for too much longer, personally, anyway. But City, it's just bummy as fuck, innit? Phil
Foden. I'll have a rebuttal for basically anything you can bring up.
What rebuttal though? You man, the league was in your hands. And now it
you drew 1-1 to a team in 10th.
Yeah, what's the rebuttal?
Okay, cool. Why would you say that? You know, we didn't take points off. You know, Brentford took 4 points.
We're talking about today, bro. We're talking about today.
Yeah, you know, Brentford.
We're focused on today, bro. I'm trying to move the goalposts.
Brands. Whenever City do something well, let me gloss it with world class, match winner, treble, world class. Well, that's all. It's another one. Bro, the amount of bread you man get. That we'll be talking about something completely random in football. Daps will go, whoa. But you know, if we're talking about City here, you know, I just remember a time where Vardio had his breakfast and he decided one day he made it work. So, bro, now that you are on the receiving end of the receiving end of things, we need to show the same energy. The disrespect needs to be as loud as the praise because these men are described like they are fucking perfect. And today, they were everything but perfect. It went to KDB because man ran out of ideas. The high line was exposed and the manager carried on playing it. All this. Nothing changed. The line was still the same. The line was still the same. Nothing changed. So
bro, Walker thought this is a dance floor. Man's on the dance, shaking his ass and that.
What's this? What's Pep doing? What is Pep doing?
I can't lie. I don't think you can blame Pep for all of it, though. I think you can blame him for some of it, but then at the end of the day, it's 11 men versus 11 men. And I think Chelsea on the day were just better.
Chelsea were more resilient, and you lot showed them, and you lot didn't show them enough respect. It's as simple as that.
That's what I'm trying to see, though.
Your man got spooked by Chelsea that are sitting 10th. Your man got spooked. And I told you this season, your man are looking spooky.
Your position in the table isn't actually like, it doesn't mean as much as your media.
No, but I don't want to hear that because when I say it,
you can see Chelsea are a good footballing side, bro.
Yeah, but you're a better footballing side because you tell us all the time that you're treble winners. You tell us all the time that you got Erling Haaland. You got
because we do, and we did.
You got Alvarez. You got a Doku, Jinky hype. But listen, you guys had more than equipped to beat a Chelsea team today, right?
And you know, the thing is, with all of that, I still don't think we are. I don't think we're the best team in the league. I can sit here and tell you, I don't think we're the best team in the league.
Who the hell's the best team in the league then?
Arsenal.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that.
I don't want to hear this. You all sound like you're a trap. I don't want to hear this.
Brands, I spent 40.
I think we're strong, but we weakened as a side. You guys
know. You know, I'll say this after 45 minutes of the stream, all of a sudden, Arsenal better than you. Allow it.
Yeah. I've spent 48. I spent 48 minutes.
They're just better right now, bro. Sorry,
I spent 48 minutes respecting you, Brands, and then you drop that soap.
But it's only going to be Liverpool or them.
Can I just say this? Can I just say this though, Mons, and to Welcome in particular? Today's result was exactly what I was saying to you, man, or at least Mons the other day. I said there's going to be plenty twists and turns. This narrative that Man City is just going to run away with the league, I said it was lazy and boring. Do you get what I'm saying? And what we saw today was a twist. We're going to see more twists in the following week. So people calling me out, saying they're rare. Just call the dog because there's still more twists to come. Do you get me? I can't tell you who's going to win the league right now. It's not going to be so easy. Liverpool is not going to be so easy. Arsenal's not going to be so easy. Arsenal fans shaking their bum violently today. For what? I don't understand. They're literally doing what they've been doing this time. Anyway, look, let's get
Chelsea game. I have to be on two-man now. Chelsea, Man City, now because Deji's just made my point in my head. When are you, man, going to become the favourites or Arsenal? Well, not favourites, but when is it going to be like,
welcome. This is what I was going to say.
I don't want to hear too much from you two now, and then I don't want to hear industry.
Bro, someone asked, I was asked yesterday by Corey on Big Six Bands, Mons, are you winning the league? And I said, yes, I am. I said,
say no. Well, what about you?
I'm in the same camp. Yes, I am.
No, but say it.
Yes, I think we're winning the league.
Because you know what it is, though, bro. You gotta aim high. If we don't win the league, like I don't know why it's mad when people say I think Liverpool winning the league. Yeah, why do man look at me like I'm a madman? We're top of the league.
No, that's fair enough,
We're in
bro.
a title race. I'm not a madman for thinking Liverpool can win the league.
Facts.
We're top of the table, bro. After 26
We're
games.
playing good football.
Legit, man.
And we rightly should be.
Like, it's not like I'm saying Arsenal are shit, City are shit. We're winning the league 100%. Listen, you think I'm not going to walk after this game and go, hey, we need to smoke up City while they're down, bro. We need to get these brothers while they're down. You see when man are walking in that, grab him in that, bro. Get these man when they're fucking down, bro. You know what I'm saying? At Anfield, we need to make sure these man hella shrapnel. I need
Pep with that water bottle. You know when you grab that water bottle and start
all of that, bro. I'm not gonna lie in it. Arsenal for me in form are even though Liverpool are top and we're in the best position, I think Arsenal performance-wise are the most convincing team in the league right now. I think that's fine to say. They're the most convincing team in the league right now, performance-wise in what they're doing. You can't hate on what they're doing. They are oiling up every team and making it. It's a mad thing out there, isn't it? Pause, but they're oiling up every team out there right now. Anyone's holding everyone's holding 5 and 6 back shots in it.
Yeah, 11 goals in 2 games.
Cheeks are getting clapped in it. You get it. Arsenal are doing the mad thing, whether we like it or not. Exactly. It's simple as that. There's no two ways about it. The last 5 games and the 5 games before that is complete night and day. But the fact is, it's the business end and they've hit form. Liverpool, hella injuries, yet we're still where we are. That's not being spoken about enough. With the injuries, how it's still churning out results. We've never won at the G-Tech. We got it done by 4 goals, actually. You know what I'm saying? Salah's showing why he's one of the best players in the league and all that stuff. But anywho, in terms of the Premier League, bro, now it's back in our hands. This is why I said we must beat City at
Anfield. Yeah, you have to. After watching this.
Because if we beat City at Anfield, oh my days. Because after that, they still got to play Arsenal. They still got to play Arsenal. They've got to play Arsenal, and they've got to go
That's when me and Arsenal are friends. That's when me and Arsenal are friends. That's when we're dogs.
Bro, hey, don't little bro them, what? Don't little bro them, you know?
I'm a little bro, man. I just do a little paper. I go to the corner shop real quick, man.
But speaking of going to the lane, actually, hold on. Before we
we have to talk about Spurs.
People have been obviously super chatting, so let's get the super chats out of the way. Big up, Oxy Mato. He says Deji looking like a rip-off Tyrese. Hold that. Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah, that's funny. I can't like.
They're on you today. Kizzy, pick up this up. He goes, Deji, you still in the race? United on that ass. They're on that ass. People, there's still 856 people in the house right now.
I've been talking this all day, all night long.
Hold on, I'm saying, make sure you guys are smashing the like button. I believe we're on 351 likes. Let's bump that up to about 500 people. We can easily get another 150 likes if everyone just stops right now and hits the like button under the screen. Also, make sure you're subscribing. We're 31 subscribers away from 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, I think we make that happen this stream, innit? Personally, everyone's working hard. These guys are taking their time out here to be here in the stream, regardless of the result, regardless of what's going on in their personal life. So please do us a favor and please hit the subscribe button. It does mean a lot. Of course, as well, I'll pop some links in the chat towards the end of the video. Make sure you guys catch Kaz's instant match reaction. It's 8 minutes short. So make sure you guys have a look at that and make sure you smash the like button and also catch mine as well. On the Big Six Band side of things, and obviously make sure you're subscribing to the Man and Deji Spurs. Welcome to Football Talk, Chez, and obviously the Under the Lights podcast. That's the one, Brad. It's Under the Lights. That's the one with Roms. You'll find Roms over there. You'll find Football over there. What they're doing, good stuff over there. By the way, Brad, because you changed your hair, bro. That's why your team lost. Never change the ritual when it's working, bro. Never change the ritual when it's working.
You and Nuno try and get the flat thing.
Don't do that. There's the reason man's got the hat on today. Man ain't got my trim today. Yeah. I couldn't. You think I was going G-Tech with a trim, blood? I got a fresh trim for that Spurs game, and we lost, blood. We lost. I learned my lesson that day. You know what I'm saying? But
maybe I should have got a fresh trim today myself, to be honest with you, because today was a bit of a disaster.
Let me know what happened, bro. What happened, bro?
Back to back.
Yeah, look, the thing is, at the moment, a lot of teams and I'm not trying to make excuses for Spurs, but when I look at the Arsenal team, the one thing that is going for them at the moment is they've got a lot of rhythm. You know, they haven't had too many people out. They've been able to play pretty much the same 11 with maybe a change here and there. And so rhythm is starting to come in, and now they're starting to force and they're starting to do some playing football. With Tottenham, since the Chelsea game, I have to say, we've lacked rhythm because we haven't had the same 9 or 10 players that we need in order to get the job done. And today, in the week, I was getting excited because against Brighton, Basuma and Son had just come back from international duty, so they could never start the game, but they came on and they did their thing and we got the 3 points. Today, I was excited. I was shaking my bum because I knew Pepe Sarr, Basuma, Maddis had to start. With that midfield 3, we've never lost a game. But we lost Udogie and Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, second to Trent this season, in my opinion, in the right back position. And Udogie, arguably the best left back in the league. They're not there. Now, welcome, you're tutting, and I don't know why you're tutting, because big players make a difference. And these two men, in most people's Premier League team of the season, in most people's Premier League team of the season, you would have either Udogie,
that's when you had your first
you'd have Porro, or you'd have both. That's just
no. To be fair, listen, when it comes to Tottenham, their wing Udogie and Porro are pivotal to what they do going forward at the time. However, that team you put out there today, Wolves were missing Cunha. He's been their light and shining armor.
So Cunha is a player. But can I just say this? But let's be real. They've also got another G that I think Postecoglou was very naive about. I was saying that my biggest fear for today's game with Ben Davies and Emerson Royale is Pedro Neto up against Ben Davies. And it came to pass. Pedro Neto left this guy for dead. And he got ripped to shreds. Ben Davies got turned around. He was turning around like Kylie Minogue. So for me, I don't know what we would have done. I don't know how you tame the threat of Neto when you don't have any speedsters in the back line. So for me, we just didn't have the personnel. But also,
you can't say that. You had Madison, you had Richarlison, you had Bissouma,
but I just told you that even though we had them, we've not had them long enough to create the rhythm, bro. You can lose.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We can lose rhythm in football. Ain't that what Chelsea's been suffering from?
Yeah, but I've been calling that out. No one's got me for it, man.
Yeah. So for me,
I hear what you're saying. No one's giving me that same energy, though, are they?
Exactly. But let me say this now. Let me say this, but there's a lot of people in the chat shaking their bum violently, and I don't know why they're shaking their bum violently, to be honest with you, because is Tottenham still in the title race? At the moment,
go.
No, you can't keep doing this. You're breaking character now. You're breaking character because you know this is silly.
At the moment, I'm going to do a Ray Charles. I ain't really going to look at the league too tough. Because let me tell you this, if next week Liverpool happen to lose, Arsenal lose, and Man City lose, it's game on. But at the moment, I will concede it's not looking good in terms of the title race. But that's about it.
Thank you. That's
top four. Ask him about top 4 though, because looking a bit.
No, top 4. There's 2 points of top 4, but then top 4 isn't what I need to ask you about. I need to ask you about Manchester United win that game.
That's what I'm saying.
So let me tell you about Manchester United.
It's a bit of pressure.
Let me give you Man United real quick. I told Cass a couple of weeks ago he has no right to come on this show, and since then I haven't seen him. Man United is fully dusty, bro. I don't even speak to Man United fans anymore. Me and Cass, we just
do. They could be 3 points behind you though.
They're fully dusty. They could be, and they might not be. Let's be real. The Aston Villa game, they were fully outplayed. Villa pumped them. And imagine the winning goal, though, Monts. The winning goal. Mainu was doing a little thing there on the left-hand side, and then my man Dallo just swung at the ball when he wanted to touch the ball. He just swung at it randomly, and they got the goal. They did nothing, bro.
Deji, you see those moments? You would have done a mad thing for one of those moments today. or one against one in the draw 2 games ago. Who did you draw against 2 games ago? Who did you draw against?
They beat Brighton in the same way. They didn't play well against
No.
Brighton.
I'm talking about who did Spurs drew a game 3 games ago.
Yeah,
Everton.
You drew against Everton.
Yeah. Wait, I hear it.
You would have killed for one of those moments against Everton, or one of those moments at 1-1 today when you were drawing the game before Neto done the mad thing. The way you man were playing shit because you weren't playing well today. You weren't popping the triangles the way I usually see Ange. You man pop your triangles and it's pretty football and all that. You weren't doing that today. You would have killed for one of those moments today to being able to play bad and come up with a moment. Is a skill in football, and that skill keeps you in conversations. It doesn't mean you're the best. It doesn't mean you're this or you're that. I don't want to praise it too much, but it keeps you in conversations.
No, you're right.
United are arse. They are cheeks. They are so bad. As I said, you see, watching Man United, I'd rather do a roly-poly on Lego. I'd rather stomp on scale electrics. I'd rather play hopscotch on lava in bare. There's a lot of things I'd rather do than watch Man United play football. But guess what they have in them? Moments. Yeah? You could arguably say Chelsea look better than them. But what do they have in them? Moments, bro. Moments is what can separate you from top 4 to just getting Europe, from winning a title to just finishing 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah,
it can be the difference. And unfortunately, bro, and I'm not saying you lot don't have moments in you. You've scored quite a few late.
They got last minute goals.
You've scored a few late goals this season. Son actually saved you, man.
Last game.
Son saved you, man. Literally last game. You had your moment literally last week, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to leave it to that for one. For one, it shouldn't have to get to that at Wolves at home. Sorry, maybe Brighton's a difficult game, so I understand that with injuries, Brighton's a difficult game. But today at home to Wolves, who also had their injuries, to make them look as good as they did, again, and I still think Wolves are a decent game. But Wolves is not an easy game. I'm going to say this one now. Wolves they're not bummy in it, but they didn't have Cunha. So they had man step in just like you man did. And I know you need to kind of get a rhythm with certain players, but the personnel on the team sheet today was good enough to beat Wolves.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So therefore, we can add our context, and the context doesn't make sense. But what was Bissett doing today? Well, what was Bissett today?
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie. Wolves were good. The other thing is, I have to say, the 2 times that Wolves have played us, they've outplayed us. I have to be honest with that. And maybe the system, the way Gary O'Neill has set it up, he just knows how to play, or he knows how to counter-attack the orange ball, because Wolves, for me, have been the best against Spurs so far this season. No other team has popped us or run us ragged or rattled us the way that I saw Wolves rattle us today and in the first game. Last week, not really. Brighton played well, but not like this. Not the way we were rattled today. Today, we were fully off it, to be honest with you. But like I said, it's a bad day at the office. I said there's going to be plenty of twists and turns. There's going to be more twists and turns. Am I worried about Manchester United? No. For me, top 4's in the bag. I'm waiting for the Aston Villa fall off. They're going to fall off very soon. And I'm going to stick to my guns. All I need is a week like this guy in the other way, and it's game on. But as for now, I will humbly admit that Spurs are no longer in the title.
This is what annoys me about you Tottenham fans. I don't know why we give Tottenham fans the platform to speak. You have not won.
You're welcome.
For many years, but you come with so much chest about everything else, about your good football.
Nobody
cares. Do you know what it is? I've seen Brian play good football. I've said it as well. West Ham won a Conference League, and that's good for them. But you man here, getting dashed out of cups left, right, and center, you man are not doing nothing. You can tell me about your good football that you play. You can tell me that Maddison does nice celebrations, he's getting onto Newport, bringing football back. But what does it amount to, Deji? Nothing. And for some reason, we've involved a Tottenham with a new stadium with no trophies with that. Your star player left to go Bayern Munich, and he potentially could even not win a league over there as well. So what that means for your team? But you guys want to talk about other clubs as well. You want to talk about my club. Your club is dusty. Your club is not winning any trophies.
My club is not dusty.
That's where you're at.
Are you all right? Hey, welcome. Are you all right?
A trophy, then
did you get off on the wrong side of the bed or something this morning?
Let me see Brendan Johnson.
You must have got off on the wrong side of the bed. You're really not all right with what you're talking about.
Let me see with the Curry trophy, Swan, Richarlison. Let them man see a trophy, then we can have conversations.
All right, let me tell you,
airtime for no reason. You're just boring. You Tottenham fans are just boring. Just beat City for me, and that's it. What about your business? That's all I need to do.
We beat you this year. We beat you this season, bro.
Just keep it moving.
We beat you this season.
Huh?
We beat you this season.
Hey, hear my man.
I'm not talking about whether you beat me or not. I'm talking about at the end of the day winning trophies, Deji. You're a football man yourself, right? You know it's about winning trophies.
It's about
he don't agree with that. He don't agree with that. He said the Carabao Cup, FA Cup ain't big enough trophies to win.
You can't do that.
I'm not going to be like you, Jess. I'm not going to put my test out for the Carabao Cup. I ain't going to lie.
No, but you can't say that. You can't say that.
4-1 today.
Can I just say something? Welcome.
I've heard you say that before. You can't tell me that I can't win next week because of the trophies. You can't tell me that.
Welcome is sitting there on his high horse because Liverpool were fortunate to get.
No, because I've seen my team win trophies.
And you've had a decent last 2 years. You haven't. But what Tottenham have done, which I respect my club for doing this, is we've built from the ground up. We've built in the front. Let's talk out the outside. We've got the best stadium in world football. We've got the best facilities. We're generating enough money to bring in players. The one bit that is missing now is getting a winning team, and now we've just got a new manager in just now. We lost the best striker in world football, and we're sitting in the top 5. Come on, chill out, my bro. And we're rebuilding. Postecoglou's only been in job 7 months, my bro.
You're telling me
he's only been there 7 months.
Come
with that same heritage in 2 years' time. Come with the same heritage.
They've seen the winner Prem. They've seen the winner Carabao Cup. But your team ain't doing shit.
Don't tell me about them.
Your team hasn't done nothing.
Don't tell me about them.
We have airtime to Tottenham fans. You have not won.
You don't win nothing.
The Carabao Cup. You have not won a Conference League. You have not won. They even done.
We wouldn't want to win. We wouldn't want to win those
tournaments for you, man. To win.
We wouldn't want to win.
This guy, we might beat Liverpool next week. And then this guy will come on here and go, but it's only the Carabao Cup. We're in 10th.
It is though.
We still want a fifth trophy.
How dare you?
Are you going to the final?
How dare you?
Potentially, yeah. I think I've got
when you go to the final, what would you be looking forward to do?
Celebrate.
Eating hot dogs. Is that what you do?
I'll be looking forward to the burger.
He loves that line.
The hot dog line.
Ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. You're looking forward to the food. Chess, the only reason why you are even talking Carabao right now is because you know where your club is. And
no, but even if we were top, I'm saying the same thing, bro.
I'm never gonna lower my standards like you, man.
Trophies, but
you have no standards.
I agree with him.
No, you don't agree with man. Because your team wins them every year.
You want to keep bringing up the fact that you're 10th. So surely Carabao Cup is your level, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're talking.
No, don't do that. Because anyone can win FA Cup. Anyone can win the FA Cup.
What am I listening to? Your team wins them every year. What we talking about?
Like anyone can win
every year. You man
competition football. Everyone competition.
I'm not saying. Listen, I respect every trophy, and obviously, I'm just going with the agenda that he's.
No, but no. You're missing his point.
He's saying it's not a thing in it. He's saying it's not a big trophy, and you're saying, bro, I'm telling you.
What am I saying then?
I'm talking about what he's saying, not what you're saying. I'm talking about what he's saying.
Inferring English literature now. What can we infer from this conversation?
But I'm talking about what he's saying, bro. He's saying that if you're saying that Chelsea are 10th, you keep bringing up the fact that Chelsea are 10th.
No, bro. You're missing what he's saying. I know that what he's saying is he's saying I don't win anything, so I don't care about winning the Carabao Cup because to me that's not an achievement. What I'm trying to tell him is winning trophies is an achievement, no matter what trophy it is, because you're winning. That's the whole point of the game, bro. City win the Carabao Cup. That's what he's saying. He's saying why I care about winning the Carabao Cup doesn't mean nothing. He doesn't win. That's what it means.
I don't want to talk trophies.
Berners came on Tottenham on a low and he said, I'm here to win trophies.
All right. Break it up. All right, cool.
Win a trophy, my friend. Win a trophy.
Break it up. All right. Break it up, people. That's okay.
Get me on the nose,
you know what I'm saying?
Pull me back.
Lean back. You know what I'm saying? Take a breath. Let's hold up for a second, people. Hold on. All right.
The team won 4-1, but we're talking about Tottenham.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Liverpool 4, Brentford 1, and also Arsenal 5, Burnley 0. We're gonna merge these just for time's sake. We're gonna merge both these games together. We'll celebrate Liverpool and Arsenal kind of together. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan, I don't know how to feel.
Yeah,
you know, it's like every time something good happens, it comes with something negative.
I feel
like I feel like I don't know. Like I've gone to the club and I've spoke to the longest gal. I checked my phone and I've been deleted by one of my mains or something like that. That's how, you know, it's one of them ones. I feel like there's a rebuttal to everything man's doing, bro. There's just a rebuttal. You know? I feel like every time I come with the jab, I hold an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? We score a goal, we lose Curtis. We score another goal, we lose Jota. We score another goal, we lose Darwin. I went to bed. I woke up and we lost Allison.
Just like that.
Bro, am I going to go sleep tonight and Liverpool ain't going to exist anymore, fam? What's going on? What is going on? Bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, and I can give it as much gal analogies and I can do all the analogies I want to do and talk about this the way I want to talk about it. But I'm actually hurting. Liverpool are hurting my head, bro. Liverpool are hurting my brain.
Even after the win.
And I'm so glad we're top. And this was a massive win. But it's not even a Liverpool thing. It's more of a and what I didn't like is that a lot of people are commenting on my Twitter saying, all I said was, these injuries are killing me. I'm numb to it. I've got all these comments saying, deal with it. I'm a United fan. We've had it all season. I support Chelsea and we've had it all season. Newcastle have been dealing with it all season. I'm sorry. I don't recall you guys. I don't think any of you guys would be top of the league if your team was fit. Let's not act like, you know what I'm saying? We've had many injuries before this little injury roll already. Welcome, you can probably co-sign that. We've had our fair share of injuries before this flurry of injuries.
Yeah.
Yet we're still here. We're still here. You know? I don't know, innit? It's jarring. But if we're going into the game itself, Nunes, good finish, only plays one half though, really annoying. He was having a good game. So that pissed me off. Jota, that's really pissed me off.
Yeah, that was big.
Bro, for me, that didn't even need to happen.
Yeah, but this was accident. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was
him getting injured isn't like a shock to you, man, though. The way he got injured, yes.
No.
Him getting injured, no.
Yeah, no, bro.
He's injury prone. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying no. But if Jota pulled his hammy while going for a sprint, or if it was an innocuous injury, I'll sit here and go, yeah, man, I'm not really shocked.
Well, I agree with you, just briefly, man. But I'm not even like disputing what you're saying. I'm just saying like him getting injured. Let's say he didn't get injured the way he did. Are you saying his same thing going, oh, I'm pissed? No, you're not. Like, he's injured again.
Yeah, I am, bro, because we're going for 4 trophies. So you need every corner of your squad anyway.
No, but he's injury prone
anyway. So Curtis Jones is our best midfielder. He's undroppable. He's been undroppable this season.
Oh, I'm talking about Jota. My bad. I'm talking about Jota.
No. I'm talking about, but I'm just talking about injuries in general. Jota is someone who's pressure of injuries. You know what I'm saying? But when injuries happen like that, for me, the player's landed on his knee. He's gone into the challenge the way he doesn't need to go into it. At the same time, I feel like Jota maybe should have not gone into the 50-50. McAllister stepped on his foot and he still got his other knee, and then Jota got his other knee platted at the same time. Matt 10 was playing against us before his goal. I don't care what anyone was saying. He was playing against us. He was doing, like, honestly, the amount of fouls he gave away and the fact that he didn't see yellow was crazy. We got away with one. We should have conceded a penalty. We got away with one with that foul on Tony. We got away with one. But I think they would have lost the game anyway. We got to the point where we controlled that game. Brentford would never win in this game.
Wouldn't have been 3-2 if they got that penalty. Would it have been?
Yeah, it would have been 3-2. It would have been 3-2.
It would have been a different game, but it would have
been a different game, but we smacked them in it. Chairs Brands, we smacked them. Well,
I watched the game. You man dominated that game.
We smacked them.
No. I'd say Brentford started off better.
They did.
They had
They did start.
chances.
They started off well.
Brentford started off better, and then when Liverpool, I think Liverpool killed the game off, and it was just like,
Yeah, but we don't
Yeah,
start
but
well. That's also a thing, though. We kind of just gear up to games. We don't really tend to start well. If you see
Man,
some of
that
us,
Liverpool goal here was a typical
in the
Liverpool
first
goal.
20 minutes anyway. After
Yeah,
the
it was
20
a typical Liverpool goal. You man can see the free kick, and then you go in the counter attack and score. That's just Liverpool.
oh, that was play. That was play by Jota.
But that
Yeah,
Jota
that's
assist,
how
that
they
header,
play, innit?
Yeah, that was
Just take
ridiculous.
opportunities. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
It's
hey,
not-
Monk, that's a question.
Hmm?
Is Nunes top 5?
Oh, thanks for
In the league,
Yeah.
top 5 strikers.
Yeah.
Who we got? Haaland, Watkins,
Jackson,
Jesus.
Jackson.
No.
Are we
Look
counting
at the
Son as
level
a striker?
Look at the level we're talking about. It's top 5. Look at the level we're
We're
talking
talking
about.
Isak,
Jackson.
Tony, Son, Haaland.
Son is okay, but it's Son a
Jesus.
striker or a winger. What are we doing here? Because he's not better than Son.
I thought he played more up top this season,
He has,
especially at the start before Richarlison came in.
If we're talking, for me, the top 3 are this season. The top 3 in this
Haaland.
is Watkins, Haaland, and Jota. And you can throw Solanke in there as well, actually. I forgot about Solanke. Solanke's in there. And then I put Nunes in the 5th. I put Nunes in the 5th spot.
Oh, no, I was talking like top 5 in general. I wasn't even talking this season, to be honest.
You can still put him there because the level of striker of natural 9s in the league isn't really there anyway. Like man, are using that Nunes finish to kind of say to me, oh look, like Welks put the eyes and added me in the chat when Nunes scored the chip.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, you weren't even confident he was going to score that. How about that?
No, I did. I told you, but me and you are different. I told you, my take on Nunes is very different. I know what he is. I'm not expecting him something crazy, but see what I saw. Obviously, I don't like the stats thing and stuff like that. But Nunes, I can't lie. I wouldn't like to play against a Nunes. You just don't know what you're getting. Yes, he scores the difficult chances, and yes, he doesn't bury the easy chances. But for some reason, somehow we've almost catered for Nunes as well as Nunes catering for the whole team. So if Jota was up there, like Van Dijk plays the ball, Jota's slots in Nunes. If that wasn't Nunes, no one's there. And Jota's probably making that run all himself. Nunes, all I can say is about Nunes is he's just involved. 20 was it?
Yeah, Tony as well. There is Tony and Isak. Tony's there.
That's what I was asking. That's why I was asking. Because I think it's quite hard for him to get in. But if you think he's in, I wouldn't disagree.
Listen, I'll be real in it.
No, Nunes should definitely
people will ask me about the Nunes thing because Nunes isn't my piece of cake in it.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't have to share the same opinion as the rest of my fan base. Nunes isn't my piece of cake as a striker. For me, I've come to the realization, I think I prefer him out on the left, coming in off the left for me, running the channels and coming out off the left, rather than an actual out-and-out striker. For me, he misses too many chances for us to be a title-chasing team, and I think it will be too costly. I think it's very fortunate that we have the likes of Mo Salah to cater for the misses, and we have a Jota who is also a gunman as well. Do I think Nunes has been a lot better this season? Absolutely. Has he really improved and showed me why he can wear the shirt for Liverpool? Absolutely. There's a reason I haven't hated on him this game, because I feel like that first half of football for me, I liked what I saw from Nunes in the first half today. For me, he's another one who's injury prone as well. We won't talk about his injury record for some reason, but he is injury prone as well. And I just think that I think sometimes people are a bit jaded when it comes to Nunes, because when you want to talk about Nunes, everyone wants to talk about all competitions. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's certain other strikers, you want to talk about just the Prem. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes we tend to pick and choose. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to make this a month on why months don't like Nunes. Like, he's just not my piece of cake. It's not. He's proven me wrong certain games, and he's proven me right other games. He's still very inconsistent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about how good his GA is, but everyone seems to forget he went 16 games without a goal.
Yeah,
and that was forgotten about when he scored 4 goals in 3 after that. That was completely forgotten about. Just like how Rasmus scored 5 in 5, but everyone forgot about the last 13 games he didn't do shit in. You know what I'm saying? I think people's memories can be very thin sometimes, but at the same time, I can understand that I need to be more objective when people are doing well. I'll probably be a bit more welcoming, no pun intended. But that's just a difference in opinions. We still have to play. He's still doing well. He's still contributing. He contributed today. It was an excellent, world-class finish, chipping the keeper like that. Di Maria-esque at United.
He was standing, but the keeper was taking a piss. He was standing as well. He didn't catch the ball. Come on,
Yeah,
really?
even now,
he was taking a piss.
Even now, man, I have an agenda for saying Rasmus has scored 5 and 5, but what about the 13 goals? The 13 games before that, where he didn't do jack shit. Like, is that an agenda for me stating a fact? I'm stating facts. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Haaland stunk today. Do I have a Haaland stunk to shit today? Does that mean I have a Haaland agenda? Haaland was shit today. I personally look at players like Alvarez. I generally think Alvarez plays better when Haaland's not there. When Haaland's not there, you see Alvarez properly. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's another conversation. I don't want to keep this on Nunes. I want to talk about players like, for me, Endo. Absolute brick today. He was a brick wall. Very good game. I think Matt needs to go back in the pivot. You know what I'm saying? Conor Bradley. Fair enough, man. Conor Bradley, fair enough. Even the midfield thing, he had a shot off as well. Just going and driving into midfield. This guy's brave, bro. You have to give props to Conor Bradley. Like, missed a couple games, come back on, and today it really worked. I can't lie, man. I like him. Proper vibes, man. I don't think
he stays at Liverpool, though. I don't think he stays at Liverpool, though. He's definitely going to leave.
Why do you say that?
Maybe.
When you've got someone like Trent, who's how old is Trent? Like 4 years older than him.
Oh,
you're gonna have Trent for how many years, man? Liverpool born and bred. He ain't gonna leave the club. Conor Bradley's gonna want minutes. Like that's one player at Liverpool I can sit there and I can say, wow, like he's special. It's crazy how good he is. Like, you guys are blessed. You guys are really blessed with some of the talents that you guys have brought through still.
No, I appreciate that. Listen, we was told we had a shit academy. I've been told
it's not a shit academy. It's not a shit academy. Not right now, anyways.
I'll be honest. I did co-sign it at one point. I'll be honest. I co-signed at one
point.
No,
it used to be kind of medium.
I'm onto the academy though. I don't think we invest in our academy like that because there's I don't know. That's a conversation for later. But
I know when we played that Europa League game and we lost it. When we played the youths. I was looking at this academy thinking, it's great. It's not great.
Yeah, bro. And Brentford, we bought players that's coming through our academy. We didn't actually come from kids from our actual academy. Like Kane Gordon came from Derby. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna train him up. That's gonna be like that's gonna be your player. I can't lie. For me personally, I'm saying like max. I'm saying like once you hit 18, if you get bought, then I'm saying that's not your player. But bro, anything 16 and lower, bro, that's your player, bro. He's probably not gonna make a first team appearance until 20 anyways. He's gonna be at a club for 3 years.
Yeah, I hear it. So I don't know, man. I just think at the end of the day, we can go into detail about the performance, but I think, listen, we beat Brentford away from home. There's not too much to really go on about it. I just don't really think in terms of the game, it was a massive win in it. Like, this was easily a banana peel, and if we went and drew this game and City drew today with Chelsea, you're looking at thinking we fucked it again.
Yeah.
We fucked it again, the business. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what mentally, like, cool. I generally think this game probably mentally damaged the boys in the change room a little bit because of the players that got injured. But then I know these lot sitting at home watching City draw today. I think that's G'd the boys up in it. I think that's G'd the boys up and gone, raw. It's back in our hands again. Let's get this done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we move on to the next one. Obviously, Luton at home. All we can welcome. Remember. Welcome. In fact, hold on. Remember what they said. All we can do is keep winning. We're top of the league. All we can do is keep winning.
Yeah.
Remember that. Remember that. Welcome. And I tried to protect you. I tried. Yeah. Remember what man like Daps was saying? Oh, it's Ches and Brands. I just want to get your opinion on something quickly.
Go on.
Briefly. And then we'll finish off. Pause. Big pause. Pause. Bro, Wilkes said, what was the quote? You said the specific quote was, I believe it was, we're top of the league, we won our game, and we're still top of the league. Was that the exact quote?
So something like, we won today, we didn't play that well, but we're still top of the league. Like that.
Yeah. And you was, and then obviously Daps, Roms, I can't remember your other.
Oh, the stream I was on.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And then it really carried on into the chat. Yes. Oh, and remember, Chase, you know me, I'm petty as fuck. I'm petty, bro. So I'm petty as fuck. So I was typing, and obviously, you know, man was saying I'm vexed and that. Again, it's not about being rattled. I just bookmark it. I just bookmark that. I bookmark that conversation and gone, do you know what? If City don't win against Chelsea, oh my days, I'm bringing this shit up. Luckily, Dax isn't here for me to directly bring it up. So I'm just asking Brand's opinion on it. And then, Chaz, I want to get your opinion on it. Me, I think the man were doing too much just because man said we're top of the league. No one's celebrating and parading we're top of the league. We know if City won the game in hand, they go 1 point above us. It's common knowledge. That doesn't need to be explained. But for me, it's main character syndrome from the City point of view to be saying, oh, I thought Liverpool fans are better than that. To be saying top of the league.
No, it was apparently it's a Spursy thing. I don't remember Spurs being.
We were being called Spursy because Welcome said we're top of we won our game and we're top of the league.
Well, who said that? Well, I don't remember that. I was on the stream, but I don't remember.
And Rob's co-signed it too. Rob's co-signed it as well. It's the quote I quote. It's mad to say we're top of the league, even though we're top of the league.
Yeah, I was just stating it. It's just like, oh, we're just top of the league. Like, you know,
I don't think it's that mad. I can't lie. I don't think it's that mad.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Listen,
but if you're top of the league,
you were saying in an arrogant way. Maybe that's why.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, oh, we're top of the league. Like, I'm what?
But when I made it clear to say, oh, by the way, it's not adapting. It's just I'm just saying, like, oh, we're just top of the league. You know what I mean? Just that's it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that deep.
Fair enough. But listen, again, and Arsenal, just quickly because we're going to end in that next couple of minutes. Arsenal Football Club, obviously, the decimation of Burnley.
Yeah,
these men are really purring.
Yeah,
they're really purring.
Hey, what I'm saying is when I said I believe Arsenal are the best team in the league, obviously, when you look at the stats, it's evident. Most goals scored, least conceded. I think they have. Oh, who has the most clean sheets? I think it might be. I think
it's Arsenal now. Is
it Arsenal now as well?
Let's get that back up. By the way, that's facts. The only team they beat is Man United.
They used to say that about us. They used to say the top 6 table about us.
But the top 6 Liverpool all the time as well.
That's crazy. Not one big. That's mad.
But yeah, what do you call it, bro? What was I saying? Yeah, most goals scored, least conceded, most clean sheets. You're looking at this Arsenal team. You're thinking like, bro, like, cool. I don't really like Raya, but Raya stops the. He's good at claiming crosses, isn't it? I can't lie. He's good at claiming crosses, so he stops that angle of attack. You're gonna go play against teams that are gonna counter-attack you, the ball into the box. Raya's gonna stop that. You got Declan Rice, who sweeps up everything. You understand? Cool. The strike force could be a little bit more clinical. We know that, and obviously they're basically playing with 10 men because they've got Kai Havertz in the midfield as well. But I'm looking at this Arsenal team. I'm struggling to see ways to beat them. If I'm honest, even when we played them, it would have been 0-0. Obviously, it got a bit lucky towards the end, but yeah, it is.
We just have to be very objective in that there is no way to hate on Arsenal right now, innit? You think I don't want to sit here and hate Arsenal?
I want to sit here and hate Arsenal.
No, I'm not even saying you, Brands. I'm just saying in general, like.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
I think Odegaard is now. We're seeing the Odegaard. Fair enough, it took 23 games, but we're seeing Odegaard from last season now. Even though it took 23 games, he's here. He's arrived, bro. He's arrived. He is him right now. Declan Rice is him. Bukayo Saka, ever since I started calling him Little African Youth, he started backing goals. Now he's got 6 in his last 4, or 5 in his last 4, whatever it is. I started calling him Little African Youth. Donny heard me. I promise you, these man watch Never a Foul, innit? They watch Never a Foul. They watch Big Fans. I swear, God, I call my Little African Youth.
Saka's like, that's when I took personally.
Yeah, he took that shit personally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at Havertz. Slowly going about his business. Not going to say he's a success, but going about his business.
Great goal as well.
Another goal. Trossard doing his thing. Keeps banging down the door. Their defense solid. Kibio. These are decisions that Arteta's making. That all I want to say is that for the Arteta routers out there, I just want your disrespect to be as loud as your praise to be as loud as your disrespect. Because when you guys went 5 games without a win, it was Arteta's out. He's not good enough. All of this stuff. Now that you guys have scored 5 or more goals in 3 of your last 5 games, and one of the games that you didn't score 5 goals was a decimation of Liverpool Football Club, a very good Liverpool team, by the way. Yeah. What's the excuse to kind of hate on Arteta at this moment in time? You have to give praise when it is
Yeah,
due. And a lot of people, and I don't want to also awakening, bro. A lot of man were saying Arteta out, bro. A lot of Arsenal fans were saying.
There's a lot of people out there to say,
because there's pressure. There's pressure on Arteta to bring home one of the big two. And right now, even though Arsenal sit second, you can't hate on what they're doing in it. I won't drag it on too long, but Arsenal are cooking, man. Just big.
Are they a point behind you? Are they a point behind Liverpool?
2 points. 2 points.
2 points.
Oh, 2 points.
So the thing is that they're playing. You got to be objective, man. You talk about ball. The Arsenal in sick form. They've turned it around from the end of December times and they were dropping points.
Yeah,
they're playing good football. They score good goals. They're more clinical now. Obviously, Havertz got a goal even today as well, which is mad. But obviously, the Arteta outers before we end the stream, they're more on the vibe of like, this is all good and all, but I want to see some silverware. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think they're saying they'll give praise. Cause I even listen to these man at Northside. They'll give praise that today and last game, but what they'll say is at the end of that, but are you going to win it? Which is fair enough because I'm a Chelsea fan. I care about winning as well. So
they don't want the nuances. They don't want the top.
They don't care about all these 6-0s. If they won 1-0 today, they'll say they have the same energy. Their thing is more like, let's win the league then. Because I guarantee if they do this next season, they won't be saying Arteta out, would they? Because they would have won something. So I'll be fair on both sides. So I see where they're coming from. But I understand. Obviously, Arsenal, sick. 11 goals in 2 games. No one can say anything bad about them. If you are, lazy. But
yeah, but it was against Trafford though. It was a little young team. They were peppering
his goals. Burnley poor. You got the same energy.
So. But listen, man, we're going to end it there just for time. Obviously, the stream's gone on for half an hour longer because we had to cook who needed to be cooked today. Don't worry, Daps, your cooking is coming as well, by the way.
Oh, wait, Daps needs to come back.
Brother, you are finished. You are fucking done. You are done when I find you, brother. Yes, you are done. But thank you very much, people, for another episode of Never a Foul. We have hit 20,000 subscribers. Just hit it. So again, I appreciate everyone in the chat for 20,000 subscribers. Listen, for Daps, Kaz, Ty, for the job that they've been doing. Again, Soups as well behind the scenes. The job that again, it's just amazing, and that's a crazy landmark to get to. And we're grateful for every single subscriber. As obviously a member of Big Six Man. So a member of Never a Foul. Being a member now, obviously I've came in on the latter end, but it still feels amazing to be a part of this project. So I appreciate everyone who's subscribed, liked, especially all the guests, everyone that comes on and gives their time to the channel as well. It's crazy. We'll put out a proper post soon. But today, obviously, thank you very much for the 20K. Make sure you guys subscribe. There's 2 links that have been put in the chat as well. Make sure you subscribe to the lads. Make sure you check out my match reaction for Arsenal. Make sure you check out Kaz's reaction. Go subscribe to Chez's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Works' channel as well. It's all in the description below. Make sure you find brands on Under the Lights podcast with FB and Roms and a few other guys over there doing their thing. And of course, subscribe to Big Six Bands. We just hit 8.1K as well. So I'm grateful for that one as well. You guys take care. We'll see you guys soon. And what better video to end it with?